My name is Janine O'Keefe, and this is...
My name is Greta Thunberg.
And we're at the Swedish Parliament in Stockholm. And Greta is on a strike. Greta, do you want to tell people about...
Yes, I am on a school strike for the climate until the Swedish election, which is in the September 9th.
All right. In Australia, this interview is being done particularly for the Sustainable Hour radio station. And Greta has written why she's striking. So she's given... can you do it in English, maybe?
Yes. We kids don't usually do what you tell us to do. We do what you do. And because you adults don't give a damn about my future, I won't either. Everyone knows something is going on, that the planet is getting hotter because of the greenhouse effect, but they don't know the exact consequences of that and how emergent it is. And so I think that the people must know. If people knew about what was going on, they would vote right, they would take part in actions, and they would change their lifestyles, and they would put pressure on the politicians. And they would know when the politicians were lying.
So what would you like to see the Swedish government? Do you have any ideas that you want? If the Swedish government came and promised something, what would you like them to offer?
I don't know, there are so many things that should be done, but the climate crisis has never been treated as a crisis, and so I think that should be a start, that we should treat it as a crisis, because then it would come naturally that we try to solve it.
Yeah. And another thing which is often talked about here in Sweden is many people suffer from climate anxiety. Do you see that?
Yes, I am also concerned about when we are going to reach, or if we already have reached a tipping point, a point of no return, that once we have passed that, there's no going back, and that I am very concerned about. And I'm also very concerned about the unknown, that no one knows what's going to happen. But I try not to think about that. I think that instead of worrying about how the future may be, you should do something about it and try to change it while we still can.
Great. Thank you. And thank you for starting this campaign.
Thank you.
I think you've done an excellent job to lift awareness in Sweden, especially around the voting time.
Thank you.
And the world there are many climate people who are very pleased and thank you for your work.
Hi, I'm Mason. I'm outside of Parliament House here in Stockholm, and I'm striking with Greta for the climate. We are so happy to see everybody come together and support us, and we feel that it's very important that we have a change, and that the politics change and prioritize this climate crisis that it actually is. I sit here because if they don't care about my future, why should I?
Okay, just to show the people who aren't so familiar with Sweden, this is where we're sitting. So this is the well-known building of the Swedish Three Crowns for the town hall, where the Nobelfest is held every year in December. I think if Nobel was alive today, he'd do a climate prize, because that was his goal, to make society take care of the common good. And this is the actual parliament, the Swedish parliament buildings.
And there's the Swedish castle.
Yes, and there is where the king and the queen lives, yeah. Signing off, thank you. This is goodbye from Greta and Janine.
For a green, clean, sustainable Geelong. The Sustainable Hour.